Let's do some polynomials. Polynomials are super easy to add. They're really just like combining like terms. So let's look at one where we're subtracting. Subtracting is a little bit harder because a lot of students forget that there's that invisible -1 there. So I think the best way to do this is really to bring down my first trinomial. Let's just leave him be. Nothing's happening to him. And then distribute that -1 into all these signs. So what's going to happen is that all these signs are going to change because -1 times -2 becomes a positive 2x squared. -1 times a -3 is a positive 3x. -1 times a positive 8 is a -8. And at the end, I just want to combine all my like terms. If I was adding, nothing would change. I would just combine them right away. Subtracting, just don't forget that there's really that -1 there in front of the whole trinomial, so all my signs change. I know some of you just change the signs right away, which is fine. Others like to distribute. Okay, so now let's combine. I have a 4x squared plus a 2x squared. That gives me a 6x squared. I don't know where 7 came from. Done, done. A 2x plus a 3x is a 5x. A -1 plus a -8 is a -9. And there's my trinomial. Okay, you try one. Let's try 3x squared minus 8x plus 9 minus x minus 4x squared plus 1. Now I know that they're not in order here, but we'll worry about that at the end. Okay, you can pause the video if you want and give it a try. I'm going to keep solving. Okay, so I'm going to, again, I leave this one alone. I bring them down. I find that's the easiest way. Now the other one, I'm going to go ahead and start distributing. -1 times x is -1x. If you want to see the 1 there, fine. If you don't want to see the 1, just leave it as -x. Negative times negative is a positive 4x squared. And -1 times -1 is a -1. And when I combine all my like terms, I should have 7x squared. That's that. -8 plus a -1 is a -9x. And a positive 9 plus a -1 is a positive 8. Looks good.